Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. Today is a work day. I have to pack up about 75. We have our Gold Wizard program if you're a supporter on the Discord server. We had a big sale. If you remember last week, I told you I had 2 pallets coming in. I was taking this big risk on 2 pallets of Pokemon and Magic the Gathering product and Lost Caverns of Ixalan and Modern Horizons 3 and what do we have? We have Temporal Forces. There was 170 boxes of Temporal Forces or something ridiculous like that. So today we're going to pack Wes's order together. And we're going to talk a little bit about the world has changed. You don't have to have everything together to run a business and to do things. And it can just be fun. So let's hang out. So typically the Gold Wizards have access to like regular distribution product that I can order regularly from distribution and in-stock product. But this was kind of a special sale. So we had really cool stuff that's kind of out of distribution, like Aether Drift Finish Line bundles. Wes has a bunch of those. Lost Caverns of Ixalan Commander decks. Sorcery Beta pre-constructed deck sets were in there too. Temporal Forces boxes, obviously. And then some sleeved boosters. And honestly, it's a lot of fun to try to find new and exciting things to offer to the Gold Wizards. But this time it was a little bit different, right? Like people weren't putting up the money up front. I put up all the money up front and then there was a little bit of profit on my side. But I wanted to take this time for a video to be able to say, like, I think a lot of YouTubers who do this as a profession want you to think that they have their stuff all together. We do not have our stuff all together. Like, this is a learning process for me, and I'm only 2 or 3 years removed from like having a real job, a day job, whatever. So I'm learning all this stuff along the way. It's a lot of fun because I think a lot of the Gold Wizards, let's go ahead and put some of these Aether Drift bundles in here. I think a lot of the Gold Wizards are trying to do that. They want to do their life and be able to do this full time. And it's a lot of fun having done that already, to be able to try and show people what I do and how I do it. And you can see there's no super, like, look at how messy my stuff is. I mean, like, it's just a mess. Everything is a disaster. And I'm not super organized, but I just make it work. And it's funny, everybody is also getting, where they're at, everybody's also getting some cryptic. We've got a bunch of, cryptic fanny packs that got into. And where is it? We got a Christmas present somewhere and a MetaZoo Christmas box just laying around. So I think a lot of people want to pretend like they've got everything together, but you don't have to have it all together. And honestly, that's part of the fun of running a business and part of the fun of figuring it out is just like the challenges. Some of the worst times I've had in the last 3 years have been when nothing's going on, when there's nothing to figure out, when there's no problem to solve, when there's no, when the orders are just kind of coming in a average way and it's not exciting. That's the worst times that I personally have. I really like it when there's work to be done. And it's not impossible work. It's just hard work. Like I'm packing 75 orders today in these giant boxes, and then UPS has to come and I help UPS driver get them onto the UPS truck. And it's hard work. It's a lot of work, but it's good work and it's fun work. And so if you've ever thought to yourself, like, can you, I'm putting Temporal Forces boxes in here now, can you do this? The answer is yes. Like, if I can do it, anybody can do it. You can start a business. You can go down the rabbit trail of doing that. The question isn't can you do it, it's do you want to do it? Do you want to take the time away from your day job, away from your life to start something? And do you want to take the risk of having to grind it out every day? Because that's really what this is. It's just grinding out bad sets until you get to a good set and you make some money. And it's problem solving and creating ways of buying collections. And it's problem solving. It's creating ways of creating clients and creating ways to provide a service to the community. And it's a lot of fun, but a lot of times it's just boring and there's not a whole lot to do. The most important part is to double check your orders and to also remember that you're not alone. Like, there's YouTubers, there's people who now do this, and the world has changed. And so you can be part of Discord servers and different areas and avenues of people who are also doing this and can give you advice. It's great. Like the Gold Wizard, I'm not just trying to promote the Gold Wizard. Honestly, I have no better content today because I have to pack 75 boxes. So I just don't have the time to like think of another video. Like the Gold Wizard program and the people in the Discord server are so helpful to other people. And it's so awesome that in this day of age, 20 years ago, if you wanted to start a business, you know how freaking hard it would have been to figure it out. You have to have somebody locally around you to teach you the way of things and to help you figure it out. But no, like now you have the internet. And the internet really opens up the door for you to try something new and to learn along the way and to learn from other people's failures and other people's successes. Take a look on this YouTube channel, okay? I've changed my store name 3 times, all right? We have moved locations 3 times. We have gone through, I was originally a YouTube channel for Flesh and Blood and indie TCGs, and we have now doing Magic. Like things have gone all over the place. You can look at other people's failures and how they learned through them, how they grew through them, and you can make better decisions because everybody's doing this publicly now. Nobody's just trying to hide it and trying to be on the inside of it. It's now public and out there for everybody to see. So I don't know if you should buy a game store. I don't know if you should open a game store or not, but I do know that there is no better time than today to start something for yourself if you have the drive and the desire to run some sort of business or YouTube channel or thing. I know there's no better time than today because I regret not starting until I was, 33? I didn't start till I was 28, and I regret not starting earlier. Like that's the biggest regret in my life is not starting a business earlier. So Wes, thank you for being a supporter of Kitchen Table TCG, and I hope you enjoy your Temporal Forces and your Sorcery decks, and I think there was some Twilight Masquerade in there as well. And I hope whatever business you're doing with all this, or whether or not you're just collecting, or whatever you're doing, I hope it's going well. I hope you know that there's people who care about you, and you can do it. And that's the goal of this whole thing, is just to help and encourage other people. I know that sometimes it's hard, and I'm like, hey, we need to talk about the new Magic set to get more views and that kind of thing. But the end goal is just to encourage people in their own desires to do this stuff as a business, because I really think there's a lot of room for a lot of awesome people. So be kind to the people around you. That's today's video. Have yourself a great day.